Hey everybody, it's Aiden here once again, and welcome back to rFactor 2 as we're going to be racing the KartSim DLC from, well, KartSim. And with all the mod reviews and things that are happening, and the mod review I did, it was a question that quite literally nobody asked, is what are these things like to race? So, for the people that have never asked about it, well, you're going to get the answer anyway. So, let's go to the Fletcher International Circuit just outside of Grantham in Lincolnshire. So, a track I should know because it was just up the road from where I used to live. But, yeah, we're just going to go for a 20-lap race against the AI and see what kind of fun we can have. So, without messing around too much, let's get on with it. Alright then, so welcome to Fletcher International just outside of Grantham in Lincolnshire. And it's time to go racing. So, 20 laps, difficulty's on about 102%. I can't really remember. Should have really double checked that before I started, shouldn't I? So, anyway, let's get on with it. Right then. Just waiting on the lights. Here they come. Well, I say lights. Light. Build the revs. Bring up the brake. And it's an okay start. No. Okay, maybe my gearing isn't as good as I thought it was. I put it forward a couple of clicks just to eke out the last couple of Ks up that start-finish straight there. But we come through a long left-hander now, and over the top of the bridge. Everybody's line astern. It all looks quite realistic so far. And as I'm going to try an out-braking move, you can be quite late on the brakes. And, you know, with these karts, you really got to pick your spots. We're driving the IAME X30 here. It looks like it says lame. It's a lame kart. That's what it looks like in the showroom view, but it's far from lame. It's a fantastic car to drive. Well, kart. Should really enunciate my T's here, so it doesn't sound like I'm saying car. But and that's a lap down. I don't know what position we're in. We're going for the full kart experience here, so I've got nothing telling me what's going on other than the mirrors, because I was going to use TrackAt in this, but the you can't get like a 180-degree field of view like you can in a set of courses, so I'm using the three mirrors at the top there. As we hit the brakes, the brakes are still a bit cold. Into, oh god, it sucks to be you, sir or ma'am. I'm not going to assume people's genders because people get quite offended by that. And if you are, grow up. But through the bus stop, probably don't know what my favourite part of this track is. I think it's this corner here, to be honest. Just chuck it in, let the kart slide, and that's what these karts have over the stock content that came with the original rFactor 2 when Image Space Incorporated were doing their thing with it. Is that you can actually slide these karts, and it feels realistic at the same time. I can't tell you how these things should handle because I'm not a kartist. I've never been go-karting, although I really should. There's some places in Birmingham that do it. I think there's a place in Small Heath, just around the corner from Birmingham City's ground, the football club, or soccer outfit, the soccer team, where Nigel Mansell started his career. So that would be cool to get down there, if it's still there. I don't know if it is, but it's still listed. And here's my, well, I guess my teammate. No, what are you doing, son? Ugh. Damage is on. We're just slowly making our way through the field, but you can get so close to them in front without... And they're not checking you up or anything like that. They are behaving themselves, so the AI that's programmed in to the track and into the actual other karts is really good. Just, it always feels so great to race these things, but he gets a bit out of shape. Can we take the long way around? No. This is probably not the best place to overtake, unless someone gets it horribly wrong. It's these two hairpins. That's where you really want to be picking your spots, like here. I mean, like I say, you can get quite late on the brakes, but you don't want to brake too hard, otherwise you'll lock up. And since these things only have rear brakes, the only place you're going to be going is, well, the opposite direction from whence you came. I'm going to try a blocking move here. Just try and stop that turquoise kart from getting past me, and I'm driving a turquoise kart as well. I think I've established which of these karts is my favourite. I tend to pick the nicest looking one, even though I'm not actually going to be looking at it while I'm driving, which is kind of counterproductive, but oh well. It'll look good on the screenshots, but... Right, what lap are we on now? We're starting lap 4. Down the inside, I found the smallest of gaps and went for it. Insert overused Senna quote there. Translation, yeah, I punted. Prost, what you going to do about it? As we slide across the top of the bridge. Back into the hairpins. 110 kilometres, 111 kilometres, so... Well, I don't know what the hell happened there, but we've gained some free positions. Nice. Sliding through the hairpin, but 110 kilometres before I was interrupted by that chaos is it's about 70 miles an hour. So these things are no slouches. I think they will actually top out at about 80, which is faster than UK motorway speed. Unless you're watching this in Germany and thinking, ha, 80 miles an hour? We don't have speed limits. That was a terrible accent. But if you're wondering, if you want to know more, I did a review on this that I'll leave a link to at the end of this video. In the end screen, the title card, the vanity card at the end, I think it's called. Hard on the brakes, sort of got a lot of braking power now, so our brakes are really warmed up. Oh, perfect line through there. Gained on the bloke in front, or girl in front. Yeah, we're not going to go into that again. Oh god. Chuck it into my favourite corner. Look at that slide, that is fantastic. And I'm not saying that in a look what I can do type of thing, I'm saying look at the physics engine. This was developed by KartSim. It wasn't done by Studio 397 at all. Maybe go the long way around. No, lost momentum coming through the long left-hander here. These guys fighting it out. I'm going to go around the outside. Can I make it stick? Yes, just. Had to use a little bit of grass to get round. I'm just going to back out of this move slightly. The guy in the red helmet in front just didn't have the bravery to go around the green guy. I mean, this is not quite Mario Kart, but it's good. And now we've got these great karts and these great karting tracks. There's 3 tracks in the pack. Again, this is all in the review video I did. So I could do my Road to Formula 1 series that I've had in the back of my mind for a very long time. And if that's something you want to see, then please let me know. We'll be going from karts through Formula Ford, all the way up to Formula 1. And then once we reach Formula 1, go through all the Formula 1 seasons in rFactor, rFactor 2, Assetto Corsa, Automobilista, depends on what I can get my hands on. So if that's something you want to see, then please let me know. Do you want to see more Motorsport Manager? Please, again, let me know. I want to make this channel as much as it's run by you, as much as it is run by me, if that makes any sense. It's hard to commentate while driving. Although I'm having a much easier time of it in this race than I have in any other race, because I haven't shut up all race, which is a first. So, I don't even know what position I'm in. What position am I in? I can't tell. As we're about to start lap 9, I think we're in 3rd. And the dude ahead is pulling away. Not the guy that's directly in front of me, but the guy that's a couple of spots ahead of me. And I always find it funny watching like the British karting, and I'll leave a link for that as well, so you can watch that on YouTube. It's all on YouTube. It's great fun to watch. Is that you've got these tiny kids, because they're only like 13, 14, 15 years old, something like that. So they've got really tiny bodies, but they've got these massive helmets on. They look like those what are they called? They were like footballers that came in like these little pods, and you could like get like Rio Ferdinand and Ryan Giggs and Alan Shearer. They had tiny bodies with massive heads. I'll probably superimpose a picture of one of them because that's what they look like. As the red guy behind me gets a little bit out of shape. Accelerating up to 70 miles an hour again. As we... Oh no, we've fucked that up. It all went horribly wrong. Right, it's on now. Let's try and get ourselves back into a podium position. By drifting the fuck out of this thing. No suspension. So I'm guessing if you do this too long, your back is going to be absolutely wrecked. It's probably not a good idea to keep smacking the car off that curb. So we're into the 59s. Can we go into the 58s to catch up? Probably not by sliding that much. Get hard on the brakes into the hairpin here. Carried so much speed through there. That's probably the best I've ever taken that corner. Can we do the same for this one? Pretty much. Should have probably turned the AI limiter up to keep the field a bit closer together. But saying that, I probably would have lost way more places than I did after that little hiccup trying to overtake. So we did a 59.1 and it's a 59.0. So we are getting there and we're caught right up now. Carrying a lot of speed through here. Slidey, slidey. Kansai Dorifdu. So that's third position directly ahead. And again. Chuck it in. Perfect. Right, we've caught right back up to him now. I know a 58 is possible round here, but can we? Or have we reached the limit of grip and talent? Oh, we're into the 58s. I'm calling that an unofficial record. Over the top of the hill. But the night lighting here does look sublime. Too far back to make it a move. Being quite aggressive. Using the curb to turn in. Here, not a very good overtaking point. Take it onto the curb here. Get some slidage on. Now I like to come in quite wide here and just flip the back end round. Like so. And then just balance the brake. Use the brakes to turn the car. And we've caught right up to the back of this man. And we're through. We're back into the podium spot, so let's try and track down second place. Go home with a bigger trophy. This will be the end of lap 14. A bit too much drifting. I'd like to see what shape the tyres are in at the end of this race. I'm actually braking and accelerating at the same time, so I'm turning the kart while keeping the revs up. I'm thinking that's giving me a little bit of an advantage over the guy in front, but I wish there was a button to give him the finger. Do I chance it a third time? No. Still 58.7 is that fastest lap. Just get our power sliding on. Brake early. Slow in, fast out, carry the momentum. Can we? No. No. I don't particularly want to try any overtaking moves into the bus stop if I can help it. Oh, we've got yellow flags. Oh, they've cleared. It's fine. Maybe we can pressure this kid in front into a mistake. So we catch right up. I know slipstream isn't really a thing in these, but... is he... He's there? He's... No. Oh, yep, we've got him. Looks like my sponsor money is going to be paying for some new panels on this thing. Oh, what line is that you're taking? But this is first place directly ahead. I didn't think I'd be anywhere near him after that mishap that I had. But then again, what is one of my races without me bidding it at some point? But this is just pure racing. It's just me and the kart and everybody else around me. No race engineers. Nothing telling me how far the guy is ahead. You know, all I've got is what's on my Motec. Well, Uniper. But we might be able to get ourselves a win here. Whoa. Really filling my mirrors with... Well, really filling this guy's mirrors if he had any. Here we go, into the bus stop. Can we get an overtaking move done? Yes, we can! Almost caused a collision, but it's fine. So 58.7 is probably the unofficial YouTube record for this track. But we're in the lead. Now we can just pull away. Now in practice, before I started the race, I was matching the AI. But me being me, my race pace is a million times faster than my qualifying pace. I've just never been any good at hot lapping. So this will be the end of lap 18, through the bus stop. Trying to avoid the curbs. Using a bit of extra track limits on the edge of the track. Sliding through the final corner. Gradually pulling away from the guys behind. So I probably should have turned the difficulty up. I was like, oh, I'm only 0.2 faster than the rest of the field. That'll be fine. Turns out I'm quite a way faster than the rest of the field. But it's quite cool seeing all the other karts come flying around in groups. So I guess that is realistic in a sense. My realism. My realism. I need laser scan because my realism. And yes, this track is laser scanned. although I can't tell the difference. Maybe it's like with HD TV. I never used to be able to tell the difference between HD TV and regular TV, but now I can. So, maybe it's just me. Beautiful. Oh, definitely got a lot of rubber down on the track now. Low fuel. But anyway, this is the end of the last lap, so I hope. I think I had 22 laps of fuel in. But then again, like 2 litres of fuel goes an awful long way. I don't even think I had 2 litres in. These karts just sip petrol. Is this going to be the final? I don't see a flag waving. Oh wait, yes! Yes, we win! Oh yeah, we won our first kart race in KartSim. What a DLC pack. Such fun. And, yeah, like I say, if you do want to see a Road to Formula 1 series where I go through the whole motorsport ladder, then be sure to let me know in the comments section. Have you got this DLC yet? If you have, let me know what you think. And, yeah, that's pretty much all there is to say. So, until next time, I've been Ada Millard. Remember to like and subscribe. Thank you very much for 350 subscribers. That ticked over at some point in the last couple of days. And, yeah. So, there's nothing else to say. I'll try and have like another story time come out at some point in the next few days. But, that's all there is to say. So, what a way to end, eh? Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye. Yeah, hang on.